Hey, this is Mr. Aiden, and we're going to be taking a look at what's called glycolysis today. So, if you're in my 8th grade science class, or you're in a biology class, or you're in a high school class, or you just want to learn about glycolysis, here we go. We're going to be going from our previous cellular respiration introduction, which was about 30,000 feet, and we're coming down to about 1,000 feet down to glycolysis. So if you remember, what was happening in glycolysis? Well, this was an anaerobic process. It's happening in the cytoplasm, not in the mitochondria yet. And in this glycolysis, we have glucose coming in, and that glucose is being broken down. It's being broken down into 2,3 carbon molecules. It's also breaking down a little bit of energy for stage 2, and it's making about 2 molecules of ATP. Now, if you know anything about any of my previous topics, the problem with this, there is a problem with glycolysis. It doesn't make any sense, does it? It doesn't make any sense in that my glucose is being broken down into 2,3 carbon molecules. 6 carbons are being broken down into 2,3 carbon molecules, which means I'm breaking a what? I'm breaking a bond. And if you're breaking a bond, you need energy. But what's happening here is we are producing energy. We're producing 2 molecules of ATP. So if the reaction overall only gives off energy, where's the energy to break the bonds of glucose? So many biology teachers, so many microbiology teachers, so many biology students think that when you break bonds, you release energy. That is wrong, 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 wrong. That is never correct. When you break bonds, you need energy. It's an endothermic process. So my question is, why doesn't this make sense? It's an exothermic process. It's giving off 2 molecules of ATP. So we have to look more in detail. We can't just memorize what the biology teacher wants us to memorize. We have to look a little bit more in detail. And so glycolysis in detail is this amazing process. It's an ongoing process. It's never stopping. It's an ongoing process in all cells in the cytoplasm before cellular respiration. So this is pre-stage 1. It's happening before cellular respiration. And what's happening here is we have, remember, we just kind of did an overview and said, we get glucose, we get 2 molecules of ATP with 2 moles of 3 carbon molecules. Well, there's more happening here. There's more happening. There's a stage 1 in our pre-stage 1. And what's happening here is we have ATP, adenosine triphosphate, coming in. And it's making some ADP. So that high energy molecule of adenosine triphosphate is coming in, and it is breaking my bonds to make 2, 3 carbon molecules. It broke that bond. And it used energy. It was endothermic. It was endothermic here. It needed that energy. Now there's something else happening. You can see there's something else happening on the other side. My 2, 3 carbon molecules, well, what's happening here is I have some ADP, 4 molecules of ADP coming in. 4 molecules of ADP. And we have 2 molecules of NAD+. Not NADP, NAD+. And what are we getting out is 4 molecules of ATP. And we're getting 2 molecules of NADH. And we get 2, 3 carbon molecules. So it's kind of like it's rearranging itself. And these 2, 3 carbon molecules are called pyruvate. 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 So what's happening here? Think about it. We have 2 molecules of ATP coming in. Think about it this way. I'm going to give you a kind of a model to think about. You're running a lemonade stand. Okay, in order to buy your lemonade, you need $2. $2. Okay, I kind of wrote that backwards, didn't I? You need $2. Your parents give you $2. Guess what happens at the end of the day is you make $4. $4. Do you see how you needed $2 to get this lemonade stand working? You made $4, which means at the end of the day, what was your profit? Your profit was $2, wasn't it? 2 molecules of ATP. That was your profit, your overall profit. You made $2. Because think about it, 2 of these dollars are going to be coming back in to keep buying more lemonade. And you're going to keep making $4, making $4, making $4, which means $2 are coming into continuing to break the bonds, but $2 are what is actually coming out. Now, think about that logically in terms of Darwinian evolution. This is why Darwinian evolution doesn't make sense. Where did the first 2 molecules of ATP come from? Where did the first energy to break the first bond of glucose come from? Because 2 of those ATPs are coming from the products of glycolysis. Darwinian evolution doesn't make sense. Another, glycolysis breaks Darwinian evolution down to its knees. Because guess what? Where did the first 2 molecules of ATP come from to break the first bond to get this going? Your parents needed to supply you with the $2 at the beginning of the lemonade stand. Okay, you didn't have $2. Now, guess what? Once your lemonade stand starts working, yeah, you got $2 because you're making $4 each time. But where did that first $2 come from? And so, what do we have here in glycolysis? Think about it. You have your glucose coming in. You have your your ATP coming in. It's breaking bonds, and it breaks it into 2, 3 carbon molecules. You're making some ADP, right? Then you have your ADP coming in, and you have your NAD plus coming in. And what do you see happens is these 2, 3 carbon molecules rearrange themselves into make what's called pyruvic acid. 2 molecules of pyruvate or pyruvic acid, and we make 4 molecules of ATP and 2 molecules of NADH, and that is glycolysis. Glycolysis, pre-stage 1. Hope this made sense, and I'll catch you on stage 1. See you guys.